I doubted everything about me that made me me. But I had to realize that it wasn't him that needed the work, it was me, right? And thus, when you work on yourself, you will grow away from people, places, and things and situations that no longer serve your highest good. He knew this already years ago, yet didn't say anything to me. He was waiting on me to tell him enough is enough. He had already moved on. I could say that. He had already left. He'd been left 5 years ago. Yeah, energetically. His love for me had already left. His energy that he was giving to me had already left. Yeah. And I'm the only one that was sitting here holding on to something that absolutely did not mean shit to him. Because he was already giving his time and his energy to somebody else. Yet, he made up an excuse and tell me, ooh, after my father passed, how would you use a dead man in this situation? Oh, I've been all out of weird since my father passed. No, you haven't. Tell the truth. Because, see, this is the thing. When you are in love with somebody, you guys' energy is intertwined. It's connected, okay? Now, I have been with this man, and I have been going through hella emotional battles, aka my dark night of the soul. Didn't know I was even battling anything until I got up out of it, and I'm sitting back now and I'm starting to realize, yo, you was going through some shit. You didn't even notice it because you bodied it, right? I took it on. It's like a challenge to me, you feel me? It's like, I ain't gonna give up. Who the fuck? Like, no, we're not gonna do this. And to the point where I have outgrown every word, every lie of the devil, the enemy, however you want to call it, the dark energy, every lie that was spewed against me, towards me, for me, every lie, every abuser in my whole life. My mom abused me. She's a narc. She's jealous because I'm happy that I have a husband. How could a woman that birthed you be so miserable, be so mad that you chose to go and build your own life? You didn't choose to sit around with them and be in sorrow and misery for the rest of your days. You chose to get up, right? You know how many times I had to get up? How many times people planned my death? They gang stopped me. Yeah, that's a real thing. They could do that. They gang stopped me. They plotted on my life. I have a price tag on my head right now. So, I don't care. I don't care. Because if it's for me to die, I will do so. If it's Holy Spirit's wishes for me to ascend on to a higher level, I will do so. And that's only through death do you ascend. Right? But you can ascend here on earth too. Don't get it twisted. Right? Because when you have elevated, there's a certain aura that is bestowed upon you. And nobody can ignore this aura. You know how you walk in a room and everybody stop what they're doing and they turn around and look at you? Yeah, so it's not me, you guys. There's nothing special about me, if you were wondering. It's just I have educated myself on who I am. Right? I have asked Holy Spirit, my ancestors, which is your lineage, your bloodline, your angels that's like camped around you. You just don't know that they're there because, again, they're invisible to you. Only those that can see, right? We get it. Only those that can see knows. All right. And a lot of people call me crazy because I believe in angels. I believe in Holy Spirit. I believe in the spiritual realm as a whole. Okay. Call me what you want. I'm smart, bruh. I'm not trapped in the Matrix. I'm not in the Matrix. Okay. Y'all know Matrix, that movie. I suggest you go watch it. I suggest you go watch it. And I am ready to face more challenges because it's as you elevate more, it's gonna get more harder and harder and harder. They're gonna stop your money flowing. They're gonna try to stop everything. But guess what? You can't stop the greatness on me. That's the only thing. You know, I have perfect strangers walking up to me just handing me stuff. People paying for my meals. People taking care of me. And all I'm doing is putting out a message. You have to wonder, right? Sometimes while you're here, say, yo, Holy Spirit, tell me why I'm here. Wait for the answer. Don't rush it. Be patient, because patience is a virtue. I am in the midst of learning how to be patient, because I have asked for so many things, so many opportunities, so many accomplished things that I want to accomplish here on earth. I have asked for them, and I have asked for them, and I've been looking and I've been searching for answers. And I had one day an epiphany, right? In or a coincidence, in or a synchronicity on a sign that I never like paid attention to before. And something say you always knew. And what does that mean? You always knew. Because if you read this, okay, we all know that this is not normal, okay? In it is parables, right? Now, me being the genius studier, mathematician, nah, I'm not a mathematician. I hated math growing up. Me being the educated individual that like to decipher stuff, okay? I'm a mystery, romantic, all that kind of like mixed into one. I'm one of those forward thinkers. I don't think inside the box. I can't. I don't know how. Aquarians usually do not think inside the box. We are quirky. We are weird. We are in our own like fucking world. We are in our own little element. Aquarians, we know that's just how we operate. That's how we move. Okay, and we know, right? We know that sometimes we're gonna have to face challenges. Okay, just point blank period. Okay, this is a season of reaping what you sow. Okay, this is the age of Aquarius. Okay, and in this age of Aquarius, it's not like Aquarius gonna dominate the world or anything like that. That's not what it means. Okay, the age of Aquarius is just the age of knowledge, the age of knowing, right? The age of being who it is that Holy Spirit created you to be, right? And I say Holy Spirit because it is a spirit, okay? In the Bible, he just we reference, right? We as human beings, we reference Jesus to be a man. But who's to say Jesus was even a man, right? There's a passage in here, I don't remember what chapter it's on, but it says something about breasts. And how do you lay on one's, if he's a man, why would he have breasts? It doesn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense then. It still don't make any sense now, right? And even in this, they took out books, right? And see what is contained in those books that they took out of this is more knowledge on your spiritual side. We went from the physical, right? Physical to the spiritual side. They say, ooh, yeah, they're not going to believe that giants exist. They don't believe in mermaids. They don't believe in unicorns and rainbows and all that shit. They don't know the significance of this shit. Let's hide it. You feel me? And let's burn whatever other knowledge that it was connected to this. Okay? We are all beings of a higher power, a higher consciousness. Okay? Now, it's only certain of us that are willing to do the work. All right? And I call it doing the work because the dark night of the soul is not no joke. If you ever want to decide that, hey, I'm going to take my spirituality serious and I'm just going to change up. I'm going to start to like heal my inner child. I'm going to go on this spiritual journey. But at first, you have to heal. Somebody ill right now. Whoever is ill, I'm sending love and light out to you. I don't know. My stomach kind of been like upset since like yesterday, 2-3 days ago. I haven't. You feel me? And I know for sure that's not me. So whomever that is, y'all can keep that energy if you send it over here in a negative way. But if you are just ill, you know what I'm saying? I send love and light to you. But back to my story. So we all know that when you want to create something, okay, we're young, we're kids, we have these ideas, we have these things that we like to do when we're a kid. We like to, we gotta like go outside, we like to play, we like to climb trees, we like to explore, we like to like try new things, right? I remember one time I was very young and we just moved into these new apartments, and outside it was raining one day, and outside it left like a big puddle and a big pond, and there were these little tiny frogs, like little babies frogs that just came from like tadpoles of frogs. Now, if you know anything about frogs, then you know once they transition, they lose their tail, they got their legs, and they're very small, right? So me being the curious, rambunctious, like loving creatures, loving nature, period, person that I was, I picked the one and I put it in my hand. And I covered my hand like this, and I ran, literally ran to my mom. I said, "Mom, look in the look in the hole, right?" And I love that because that's just tell you how curious kids are and how adaptable they are to soaking in information like sponges. This is why you have to be careful when you're dealing with your children. Never shun them away when they're asking certain questions, even if it's a topic that is uncomfortable with you, okay? Let them seek the knowledge that they need, okay? Don't tell them no. Tell them, hey, okay, let's figure this out, right? Even if it's about sexual nature, okay? We know that, yeah, kids are small, but you have to think of it on a standpoint, a spiritual standpoint, right? We are all born into this world. We all come from the Creator. Thus, we have all been here before. Ah, I think somebody got that. Did you get it? So, they have been here and they haven't been here long. This is why this is the ample time to ask your kids 1,000 questions. Did you get it? Because they are more connected to Him than we will ever be until we learn how to heal. Because we have been conditioned, we have been ostracized, we have been orthodontized, like, yeah, like all those big words. I don't I'm not strong with big words, but I know I can come across as an intellectual without using so many big words. But I know my big words, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's not even about words, it's about the knowledge that being conveyed, right? Now, when we are dealing with our little people, okay, we're not talking about midgets, I'm not talking about a little person, we're talking about children, okay? Don't get it twisted. I know people might have got offended by that. Don't be butthurt, okay? When we are dealing with our children, please remember what you do, say, and act and behave is causing a chain reaction in their reality. Not only is it in yours, but in theirs. Because later on in life, whatever curse you didn't break on your lineage, it goes to them. Think about that. And this is a thing. I am the last woman in my bloodline capable and determined to stand up, right? Thus, that makes me the most wanted. You get it? And my bloodline is so strong. I'm unstoppable, really and truly. There's nothing on this physical form that can hurt me. Even if I was to get shot, I don't think I would die. I think I would survive just because of my blood, just because of who I am and the reason why I'm here, right? There is multiple, and as I'm saying this, I can feel my head just like throbbing. There are multiple people, okay, that are afraid of me. There's no need to be afraid. Please don't be afraid of me. I am no threat to you. And if you believe that I'm a threat to you, that's silly. My only mission here, right here on this planet, in this universe, because we have vast universes. Even if you don't want to believe it, it's true. Okay? We have different timelines. Same as different timelines, different variations. If you pay attention to anything that is on your TV and you're anybody like me, please comment below. Like, get in touch with me because, like, we need to link up. We know what it is, okay? And a lot of people are like, oh my God, what is it? What is going on? I'm freaking out. She's crazy. No, I actually make sense to a lot of people. And a lot of people are getting it. Even so much so that the powers that be are messing with my devices. Yeah, yeah. It's hard for me to upload videos on all of my devices, on all of my platforms, because they are watching, they are screening. They block it from reaching the people. Right now, I know I have billions of views on all my platforms, yet I have zero. Yeah, yeah, your girl know. I'm all knowing. This is a time when our ancestors come back. In whichever shape or form they decide they want to come back, they're coming back, okay? Please do believe this is not by chance. This video is not for people that say, "Ooh, it's by chance," or it's by luck. "Ooh, she's doing witchcraft." Shanti, do not practice witchcraft. Okay? Please be aware of that. I return to sender. Okay? And I say that. It's not no conjuring up anything. It's not making no elixirs. It's not doing a ooh. I don't do that, okay? By the sound of my voice. This is why you have to be careful with what you say out of your mouth too. It's written in here. It's written. All right? Be mindful, right? Say pleasant things. You speak life or death. And Nikki said it best when she said her rap. Quote Nicki Minaj. And I don't even boast celebrities. But if you listen to some of their tracks, they are even telling you what it is. You got to pay attention. Right? Now, once you know that your words hold power, okay? And this is not for people that's out there doing dark magic or dark energy things, okay? It's not going to work for you because whatever you send out, it comes back to you times 10, sometimes 100-fold, sometimes 1,000-fold, depending on how long you've been doing it, okay? This is for my light workers, okay? AKA me, one of me, all right? We know who we are. This is for us to protect ourselves spiritually, right? For us to be able to even give you guys the knowledge on how to heal yourself. And then, right, align with the universe. Because you got to heal first, baby. There's no shortcut, okay? Whatever you say out of your mouth, you sow it. You reap what you sow. That is not just a saying. And it's not for the lighthearted and it's not for the light-minded. You have to get in depth. You reap what you sow. Okay? So if you are out there sowing cores of discord and chaos and drama and, threats and abuse and toxic energy and toxic emotions and it's all around dirtiness, okay? We're just gonna call it dirtiness for the sake of this video because it's going long, right? If you are out there and you are one of those individuals, right? I know how to transmute negative energy. I just learned it over time because I noticed something about me. I'm still going to be me at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what anybody says to me. It doesn't matter how much they judge me, how much they shun me, how much they tell me no, no, no. Y'all can say no all day. But see, the Holy Spirit is who I serve. So I would always get a yes. I just had to laugh. I love that. Right? So pay attention. All right. And I'm not going to keep giving out knowledge for free. If y'all want a one-on-one session with me, I will leave my information. You could contact me through my Facebook Messenger. You could contact me through my TikTok. You could contact me through my YouTube. Leave a comment below. I will leave a website where you can go to email me. Okay? You can email me. We can set up a video like this where I can see you. We can set up a Zoom call. But please do know, and please make yourself aware. Okay? I read people the moment I look at them. I can do that. I can see right through you in here. I can know right away if you're here for ill intentions or ill will. I can do that. I am one of those. Okay? Whatever you want to call it. We know who we are. Right? I would know. So, if you come to my email and we set up this call or we set up this meeting, whether it be through Zoom, whether it be through a phone call, face-to-face phone call, or whether it be, I'm not too funny about meeting people in person. But if need be, trust and believe, I'm always protected. Even if you see me by myself, I'm protected. No worries though. Right? Well, no worries for me. But if you pull a stunt, we know what it is. Okay, those that know. Right? Now, that being said, I will start charging for my advice because I consider my advice to be my gift, my God-given gift to make me to have what it is that I require here in the 3D. Okay? Even though I'm on a whole nother level, I'm in the other stratosphere right now. You guys wouldn't even know what the other stratosphere is until you talk to me. But that's for another story. Now, I do believe we all have gifts, right? And we all have this thing that we call free will, right? Some people call it destiny. Some people call it free will. I call it free will because life in general is a series of choices, right? Now, we as a unit, we as people, we as energies, light bodies, whatever have you, we all have made a series of choices in our lives, whether it been from our childhood up to where we are now, whether it just been from our adulthood up to where we are now in life. We have made a series of choices, okay? Not to say that choices are, people have a misconception about choices, all right? One thing I know for sure, everything is fated, okay? Now, depending on whom you are and what bloodline you're from, these choices that you make could affect your bloodline tremendously. And I do mean tremendously. Because you have to know the power and the value that you hold before you start messing with these individuals that is not of your kind. Right? Now, some of them are your kind, but some of them are on low vibration. And what does it mean to be in low vibration? That means that they're Debbie Downers. They're fear-based. They want you to fear them. They don't want you to be optimistic. They don't want you to think ahead of time and say, oh yeah, if I do this, boom, I can reach that. It's going to be bliss, right? They not innovators. They procrastinators, right? Not innovators, but procrastinators. They will delay. They will even delay you if you allow them. And that's where that narc energy come from. Yeah, I call them Debbie Downers because that's actually what they are. You can't never put on a smile. You can never get dressed. You can never just feel the love and the light and your feminine energy and or your masculine energy. For you just hop up out of bed one day and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do this today." Right? Once they see you happy, here they come. Misery love company. Remember that. Here they come. They say little things to get you riled up and irritated and bothered. Don't do this. Do you see any expressions on my face? Give no reaction. It kills them in the inside. It really does. It does. They die a little bit inside because they know their words no longer affect you. Isn't that funny? And your silence is the killer. Say nothing. No expression. See how long that's going to last before they crack. Not saying they're going to crack in a bad way. Not saying it's going to be a good way. It depends on your situation. But expect everything. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Expect everything. Me, I'm not a scary person. I don't live off fear. I am fearless. We are fearless beings. But we have been conditioned to fear everything that is good for us. We fear being outside when we used to spend the majority of our life outside as kids. We work 9-to-5 jobs every single day because we have to provide for our kids. That's what happened to our parents. Conditioning. Thus they made us conditioned to the same bullshit. Because our parents didn't want to live the self-sufficient life. They didn't want to create opportunities and or do something better with their lives. Education has always been the power, if you think about it. The more educated you are, the more outside of this box that you are. People call this thing assimilation. They call it a game. But if you know how to play the game has no rules. There's no rules to this game. You just got to learn how to master it. I'm one of those masters. I can teach you. But on another note, you got to pay for that. You got to pay for that little teaching. I'm dropping little gems on you today, but this will probably be my last post unless you want to contact me and do a one-on-one. Because honestly, I know what the hell I'm talking about. And if you want to pick my brain, as they say, pick your brain. I don't where the hell did that even come from? If you would like to understand in depth what I'm telling you, and you would like to book a one-on-one, the description is below. My email address, I'm going to leave several because for some reason, every time I post something or, put some information out there, I can't get into my emails. I can't access my stuff because, we know about the powers that be. The powers that be that exist. Yeah, they mess with my things. But if you would like to get up on this knowledge and you would like to step outside of that little, right? Contact me. I will leave pricing below too as well. And or if you would like me to do a read, this is very, if you'd like me to do a card reading for you, I will leave the money price for that as well. But if you would just like to just hear me talk, if you have any questions, or if you would like to start on your healing journey, we're going to call this a self-awareness tour. Okay? Just for the sake of words, right? If you would like to join me on my self-awareness tour, making oneself aware. of behaviors, traits, bloodlines, right? I'm not a bloodline expert. Don't come and be asking me, ooh, what's in my bloodline? I don't know, sweetheart. That's something you know inside. You feel me? You gotta go inside, right? Zen out, however you zen. Because I know a lot of people smoke to zen. A lot of people do yoga. A lot of people run, they exercise. However you get your zen, right? Self-awareness tour. All right? And take the journey with me. What do you have to lose gaining self-awareness and self-love and self-peace? What do you have to lose? The journey begins with you. Remember that. And if you don't do it for you, those little things they call curses, they're not really curses. They're just dark energy. Those little dark, heavy clouds are going to go down to your kids. They're going to go through the same patterns, similar to the same patterns, if not exactly the same. Right? Practice what you preach. Be the peace. Be the love, the light on this planet. Ashe. Y'all take care.